Back in September 2020, we sold our house in the UK, then moved to Normandy in France, where we bought an ancient French farmhouse with various outbuildings, including an old barn, a small cottage with 2 woodlands, and 3.5 acres of pastured land in a beautiful national park area. Follow us on our journey as Budo and I renovate the farmhouse, manage our land, and take on many projects for you to enjoy. Let the fun begin. Okay everyone, we've just come back from picking up all the implements for the farm.
Yep.
Do you want to tell us, Budo, what we bought?
Yeah, well, first of all, I used my mate's car, Adam, because mine's out of commission at the moment, and he's bringing me a part over from England, a small part, so I need. We can't get in France, so. And also, this tows the trailer just as good as my one anyway, so if you follow me, I'll show you what we bought. So, starting at the back, get a picture of that, Trace. Can you get all that in?
Yep, got it.
So this is a combination box really for us, for the back of the tractor. So this implement goes on the back of this, all gets fitted together. This is a door for this on here, so I can use this as a transport box, and it's a lovely size, this one. This is a
1 metre 40.
no,
No, I can't remember what you said it was.
no, this is 1 metre 500
Oh, is it? Right, okay.
or 600.
Yeah.
Might be 600, I think. So it's 1 metre 600 wide. Yeah, because it's wider than a trailer.
Yeah.
Because we had to have that side off. So 1 metre 600. What is that? That's got to be close on 5 foot odd, 6 foot nearly.
Yeah, it was, because it was. So he said it was 5 foot wide. Do you remember?
Over, yeah. So it's over. Right. So anyway, big box. We believe it can carry up to about 500 kilo in weight, which is half ton. If you come here, Trace, I don't know if you can see it, but on here, down here, can you see that? Slowly.
Yeah.
That's a blade there, big heavy duty blade, so I can scrape back. So stand back here now. When I've got the implement on the back of the tractor, I can back the tractor up into gravel hard, because that tractor there is nearly 60 horsepower. Lift up the gravel, tip it back so it goes into the bucket, right, and then I can run off to the road with it, pull this arm on here, which will be on the back there, from the back of the tractor, and it will tip the box and all the stuff that's in it onto the road. Then I can pull it back, and then with the blade I can go over the top and blade that down to start laying the road. So that's good for that. Also, if we're going to the woodland and we're cutting loads of logs, we can fill this up. If we're moving stuff about like sand, we want to move some sand
Stone,
around.
anything
Stone,
really.
we've got tons of stone. I mean, we have got at least literally 20 odd tons or more of stone around here. Just what we found, there's more to be found. So this tool will carry everything for us. So this is really a 3-in-1 combination tool, and for the price, we got a tremendously good price for the whole 3.
Definitely.
We've got all these. We've got top link arms, which you might not know, but they're a special linkage that goes on top of a tractor for this part up here to the tractor. Pins and other stuff we needed, and it was such a bargain, the whole lot. Then this one here, this is called a Rototiller. So if you come round, maybe go right round that way, Trey.
I can actually see it all.
Yeah, because you can see the little blades and that.
Right,
if you come
hold on.
round there.
Let me come round.
So this is a Rototiller, okay, and this tills up the earth down to around about 6 to 8 inches. You go over it a couple of times and you get a nice till, right? And then I'm going to design a little implement that goes on the back of this, so it was to be this way round, so it will V-shape in, and then a top bit to cut the top off, and it'll bring me up some beds that are mounded. When I pull up, so they'll till them, throw it back, and then mound them at the same time. So this is a really good tool. It's not a tool we're going to use all the time, but it's a necessity because we need to get them beds. How many beds were we going to have? 18?
18 we said.
So 18 beds this will make, and then it will maintain them beds, as well as, Tracy, when you do all the cut flowers, you'll need raised beds anyway.
Yeah.
So this is the tool for that.
Perfect, wasn't it?
This will be nothing to do with our growing food, because we do that by adding compost. This is just to grow plants, you know, like lavender and all our cut flowers and all the stuff you want to get involved with. Great tool. And also, which was a bonus for me, because I was looking at the shorter version of this, which was the 1.2, and for the same price they threw me in the 1.5, which was good.
I think it's because we got free implements.
Yeah,
that's why I
some little
think.
bits. So, and then moving on to the next one.
We were hoping it'd be free for 2, didn't we?
It didn't quite work like that. But on this implement, this comes down. This is a chipper. Okay.
I'm looking forward to
This
using
tool
this.
is the one we really need more than anything. Okay, because we have got so much to deal with here with chipping, and we need them chippings to create our pathways. So it's gonna be reusing material that would ordinarily just be burnt. It's going to be chipping up, making pathways. Then that in turn will rot down and become food in the earth, which will pull back down. And then as we get more stuff growing, we'll chip us on top again. So it'll be a good use tool. It's a big, powerful tool. We can go through just over 4 inches, which is 110 mil, roughly 110 mil is the diameter it can go through. But we would never feed that through here.
No.
Because we'll chop it up, anything that's over 3 inches,
Put it in the wood burner.
and use it for the wood burner. So this is a great tool, and we got 150 euros off of that in its price as well, and the box we got money off. So we gained in, really, we near enough got the box for about half price, didn't
Yeah.
we? Okay, I'm going to come round, I'll show you the other bits.
Excuse me.
So also in that deal they gave us a few of these, which are the PTO takeoffs. This one here has a what's it in there, oh, they called it, there's a word for it, it'll come to me in a minute. Anyway, we've got 2. There's another one here. Okay,
We said they look like mini
it's
nuclear
got a shear
bombs.
pin. Shear pin it's called.
Yeah.
So if you put too much power into it, or too much, like in this, if you put too much heavy bits in it, which we won't, but if you do, it will shear the pin, and then you just have to replace that, which is, let me show you which that part is.
Well, we've separated, haven't we, all the bush to the things that we,
Yeah.
well, what you've
We
logged
ain't gonna have this
already.
problem,
So
but
no.
look, this here, if you come up close, Trace, so that there is the shear pin.
Yeah.
Okay, so what will happen is if this gets overloaded, this met part here will break away from this bit and shear this off, and then all you have to do is change that bolt. Nice easy job. Makes life a lot more simple. But there you go, folks. I'll take that over, shall I, for a second, Trace? So there we go, Trace. What did you think overall?
Yeah, I thought they were cool.
You thought they were cool?
They just,
That's a woman's response.
yeah, they're things we need, aren't they?
They are tools we need,
And
especially
they're all going to be well used, aren't they? So.
these sort of tools save your back for the long run, you know, long term. And
The chipper was the most important, I think, out of all of them. And we are looking maybe at getting a good log splitter as well.
Yeah,
but
a bit
they're not coming
expensive though,
until
aren't they?
April, I think
yeah,
they said,
they are,
aren't
but they are expensive, and we've got
Yeah.
to think about that one, because I can split logs with an axe over
Yeah.
there, which is, it keeps me fit anyway. But if not, we will get one in the future, maybe, we'll see. But these were main ones we had to get here, and I'm going to walk over now. I'm going to just show you something quickly on the tractor. Right, on the tractor, so this is your top link, okay, and it's adjustable to move the top in and out. We got one of them, some new pins, that came in the deal as well. And then going over to my flail mower, it's really a flail hammer mower, what we call a hammer mower. I'm going to just show you that because I was talking about that in the last video and I pointed to it but you couldn't see it. But that's this tool here. Okay, so this is another great tool. This one here is the one that smashes down everything to ground level. It doesn't go and dig in the ground, it just smashes everything down, rotates with hammers that come round with knife hammers. I bought this one second hand. It came with a PTO and an adjustable bar so I can set it off to one side or other, and also got some new pins for that as well because I had to get some new pins down at the bottom there. But another great tool. So I've basically got all the tools I need now for managing the land, transporting stuff around with the big box. And this tractor's going to go, we're going to sell this one off. This is an old Massey Ferguson 35 body, but it's technically it's an industrial 205, quite a rare Massey, with its lift bucket at the front, and I'm leaving the plough on the back as well. So I use the plough just for weight to keep the wheels, because this is 2-wheel drive as opposed to the other tractors, a 4-wheel. So I'm going to leave that plough on, that gives it ballast and on the back and keeps these wheels from skidding too much. But that's all coming in a sale for someone who wants it. And also this cultivator will probably go as well now, because we've got the rotavator. We don't really need that so much now. Anyway guys, and now we can deal with this, that, right over the back there, all these piles of trees and bits, and this big pile here. Let me just turn you here. This underneath this bracken, because it's grown over, is what we took down last year. So that's all full of big twigs to be chopped up. So we're going to have a lot of chip-ins to create our pathways, which is very exciting for me and Trace, because it's nice. We used to do it in England and it's lovely under your foot, lovely in the summer to work on, and it's good for the earth. It's, you know, it's just reusing stuff.
Right, let's see what Budo's up to. He's got a little bit of a problem, so as per usual, the tools come out and Budo does the job properly.
Well,
what's up?
It's like it's agricultural in it, so you know these things are not done to high precision. But these are the pins that go into this to hold this to the tractor. So what I've had to do is I've had to ream this hole out so this pin will go in, whereas in here it's not reamed out properly, so the pin won't go past.
And obviously you don't want to bang that,
and same on the other side. So I've set this one up, so that's the only one that will go in out of the 4. So that out of 4, 3 of them needed re-reaming. But I'll show you what I do. Use my trusty old
Evolution.
Hang on, let me just do it up, get it lined up properly. Yeah, nice. It's going all the way in. Yeah, right. So I've done it, I'll give it a little skirt through, but I'll just show you what I did. And I can see the swarf coming out of that. So it's still not quite there. This one's okay. That's hitting the magnet. That one still needs a little bit more of adjustment. Nearly there.
Just a little bit more tweaking.
It's a little bit on this side, so There we go. So we're now in, all right?
Perfect.
So it's like basically I've had to ream it out a little bit. Watch your head there behind you, Trey.
Yep, I see
Digger
it.
head. Digger hand.
Donk.
Arm. So there was a little bit of tweaking, slowed us down a bit. So I have to get these pins on, bring the tractor in, lift it up, and then I can bolt the box to this. And this mechanism here, so you'll have the what's it arm on here, which is your top link.
Yeah.
This top link is adjustable, so this would go on here and on the tractor. Okay. So basically, I won't do it because I'm going to take it back off. That goes on the tractor, and then to get the position of the box going up and down, I just adjust this until it comes out. These threads go in about this deep on both sides, and as you turn one way they open, as you turn the other way they close. All right. And then when I'm on the tractor and I'm driving away, back in, fill up my box with whatever I'm putting in there, and then when I get to my destination, when I drop it off, I just pull this handle forwards, or I can put a rope on there and pull the rope, and that will drop the box, lift up the arms on the tractor, and it will tip it all out for me. Then I can just drop it back down, and as it drops down, it will link and locate into this position, and that's that done. But let me just turn the magnet off on this.
It's going to make our life so much easier, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
In a lot of ways.
Yeah, going forwards, because we are extremely busy now.
Definitely.
What's your head on that, Trey?
Yeah, I know.
We're extremely busy, and we have got a lot of work in front of us. We are very rural, out in the middle of nowhere, and so it's not like just pop your mate down the road pops over and that. You know, it's down to me and Tracy here. So we're putting the effort in now. We're going to put a lot of work into this and get this pushed on now. And these tools here are going to help us immensely.
Definitely. I mean, we, in a light-hearted way, we made a joke of it, but we know these are tools you need. We have a homestead. We're in the process of running a homestead, and these are the implements that you would have to buy, whether they're brand new, they're second-hand. These are what you need to buy. So they're going to help us.
We couldn't get any good second-hand ones.
No.
We spent nearly 4 months looking second-hand, and everything we've seen is absolutely trashed.
Yeah.
Right. So we got 3 years warranties on some of these items. It's good enough for me. You know, pay a bit more, and you are literally only paying for each item £200 or £300 each more than you would buy second hand. So it's worth it.
And the good thing is they will be maintained, not just, you know, like some people do. It's not through fault of their own, but whatever they buy, they don't look after them, and then they say, oh, it doesn't last. But if you do maintain everything, they will last us.
The thing is, Trace, like we were saying yesterday, me and you was talking about this, is that, you know, after this renovation's done, we're still living here, and we're still going to be carrying on in the future, and we need these tools to carry us on till whenever, you know, and you have to have this kit, because it's no good just having it so you're showing it on your renovation. It's a way of life, you know. Well,
I think in the future, when the renovation, the farmhouse is done, and obviously in between that we're going to be doing things on the land, our garden, homesteading, but we will be concentrating, like me, I'm building my the Etsy shop, you'll be adding crafts, so I will be putting a lot more time to that, going to markets. Also, we will be giving then 100% to our growing, our flowers, our food. Hopefully by then you would have set up the carpentry workshops.
Business,
so that will be the next chapter, won't it, in our lives?
That'll be the next chapter going forwards. But this one here is about us getting this renovation done and needing the tools to maintain and keep the land, because literally in a month or two everything starts to grow again, and it just goes mental here. And it's this part of France, you know, it's like that. We've put in our declarations for the porch to finish, and
the side building,
the building at the back here, and the kitchen's on planning permissions, which they've changed, and they want it smaller, but we're not sure. But it's all in the air, that. But the declaration stuff has come back, and they want more information, so it just starts again.
Well, that's what people don't realise. It doesn't pick up. What happens is, from that day, all that information comes back. Then the time 4 to 6 weeks, it starts all over again. It's not that it's like putting in a planning. So we have to wait, don't we? We have to wait.
So we've got to give them loads of more information they want to know. I just thought declaration of work means that you're declaring you're doing the work and you're winning your permitted rights, but it doesn't work like that here. They want to know all of what they need to know, so we've got to comply with that. Anyway, that's another thing. But let's get all the tools sorted out today, get them off, get them on the tractor, test them out, get everything done right so we're ready to go forwards, and then the next job will be us chipping. Okay folks, welcome. Today we're with a company called The Ridge. They sell wallets and key cases. They're a specialist sort of company in this sort of field and do make excellent products. This product we're looking at the moment now was sent out for me and Tracy. We have a collaboration with this company, The Ridge. I just want to tell you about these things. I'll just show you the one I'm using at the moment. This is this one here, okay, and I'll explain that a bit more to you. And then this is the key case, which I keep my keys in. Okay, don't worry about this part here. This is my own little key holder, which is an extension that goes on my jeans. Okay, ignore that bit. This is the part you get. Okay, so these card holders, they can hold up to 12 cards inside here, and I will demonstrate that in a minute to you. Okay, and there's also room for cash, and I'll show you that now. So you've got a clip on here, which is you can buy as an extra, I think, or it comes with this product, this one here. It's beautifully designed. It's made with a high-grade military carbon, and some of it's like a burnt titanium as well. But that's the money clip that you can put your clip in there, and I put this whole thing in my pocket. Okay, you can put it on your belt, but I would say I keep it in my pocket. And basically all I do is I push this open like this, open it out, select a card I want. So these are my cards in here. I'm going to pull the whole lot out to show you. Okay, so these are my cards that I use from day to day. Then you can buy another extra, which is a little tray that sits inside there with your cards, and you can have a little bit of cash in there. So you just put your cards back in, and it's a nice simple process to just lift this off. Sorry, excuse me, I'm leaning over the camera. But anyway, just open it with your hand, push your cards in. You don't have to push them fully out like that. You've got a little push in here for your finger, and then you can just select a card you want and pull the card out you need. Also, this is protected as well. So for I think they call it it's like, oh, I'm just trying to think what they called it. It's you know, if someone tries to swipe your wallet to steal from it, this technology stops all that. Okay, but it's a beautiful design. I absolutely love it. It's perfect in the hand. It fits in my pocket. I don't even know it's there, and it's just all there, tight and secure. Just love it. Anyway, and this company, they do around 30 colours, I think, different styles. This is an orange. It's called the base camp orange, and this one is called a forged amber. This is the orange. They've got about 30 colours, yeah, altogether. And believe it or not, they've had 50,000 5-star reviews for their products. Yeah, and that's including these key cases as well, which is another lovely little thing. Stops your keys, like when this is on me and this bit goes in my pocket. Okay, this is in my pocket and this is on my belt clip. You don't get this bit, this is an extra. But this bit is that you can have it straight in your pocket or put it onto this ring onto the side, whatever, a lanyard or something. But the keys don't rattle around, they just come out nice and easy. It comes with a little tool to undo this screw. You can add up to so many keys. I think there's about 5, I think, possibly. Might be a little bit more. It's also got a little clip here if you want to clip it straight onto your belt. It's sprung inside here to keep the keys from rattling. So all round it's just beautiful. It's a lovely design. And then I'm just looking on my bullet points here. Yeah, there's a lifetime also guarantee. And the other thing I was thinking about is called an RFID blocking that protects pickpockets in you, really. Basically, that's all it is, you know, just to scan you. Also, another good thing about this is the Ridge team are so confident with this product. You can test it for 45 days, and if you are not happy, you can get a full refund. So that's that part of it. And they're beautiful colours. Let me just open this one and let you have a look at this one as well. This is the cavity tray that I showed you with the coins in it. So it comes in a beautiful little box, well presented. Make a fantastic gift for whoever, like, you know, it's just a beautiful gift as well. So it comes with a little instruction manual showing you what it's all about. Yeah, it shows on there 5 keys, so it can up to 5 keys. This is a lovely one, the base camp. Beautiful colour. It's a lovely, lovely key case, that is. Excellent bit of kit. Comes in with a little tool. This is your tool. You can put it into the screw, undo it, and then all the way out. Put your keys on, then do it back up again. Comes with some extra key rings as well. There's 2, and obviously your manual. I won't pull that one out at the moment because this is Tracy's one, and she wants to keep it in the box for a few weeks until she's ready. But I'm using mine now. I love it. Anyway, that's the key case, and then this box will be your wallet, and you get a money clip in there. I think it's a money clip in this one, or is it that one? It was that one, yeah, sorry. So, oh yeah, it's got a clip on there, a little money clip, sorry. That's your money clip where you put your cash, your notes. It's a nice little sticker comes with it, and that is quality. I just love it. It just feels so tactile in your hand, you know. And there's a little box of extras, sorry. So you get an additional packet of screws, which is these little tiny screws on the ends here. And also they send you out a little driver, which is a free spinning driver, and that's to get into these, which you'll need to do to add accessories on over time, and then you can just undo them and do them up again. Beautiful bit of kit, love it. I'll check them out. Just leave that there for you to look at. So they've got some different selection of colours and stuff. There's greens and nice, just beautiful. I'll check them out. I just want to say one other thing. The reason I'm now using this, and I love it, I absolutely love it, it's just such a great bit of kit, is this was my raggedy old wallet that I had before, yeah? If you can see that. And this is my old phone, this is my phone in there, and this is where my cards go, and that's what would happen. Sometimes I'd open them up and they'd drop on the floor. It was just a complete nightmare. This is just, even when it was new, it was only new for about a week or two, and these started falling out, and it's always been a bugbear of mine. But now I don't have to worry about that anymore. This is all I have to have now, and then my phone, obviously we're going a different case, a rubber hard case. But there you are, guys. I hope you enjoyed that little review, and check them out. And if you go on to our website, it will be in all the links, and that Tracy will do all that for you, and you can get 10% off by using our promo code, which will be in the description, like I say, in the video. Okay guys, thank you very much.
Okay folks, I thought I'd give you a little update. Budo's now put the link box in situ, so I'm sure that's going to come in handy for loads of jobs we have to do on the land. And also the tiller now is in place. Budo had it on the tractor earlier. The PTO has been cut, and he actually tried it out on the land, and oh my god, just the first go has made it look so different. So we are really looking forward to getting the beds prepared for the lavender. Let's go over now and see what Budo's up to It is an absolutely beautiful day today. Budo's diddling around with his tractor and the wood chipper, and I'm on the land. I'm going to be doing some weeding in between our beds and also planting some new seeds. Bonjour, Budo.
You alright?
How are you?
Just cutting this PTO.
Lovely.
Come over.
Hang on, because we've got bright sunshine here.
So I've just done the measurements.
Okay.
And then cut them to length. So you cut off the outer casing, which is your plastic, and then your inner sleeve. This is how PTO works basically, if you want to know. You have two flat edges, and one goes into another, like if you so that one slides into that one. That's how that goes into that one.
And does that link it together, does it?
That locks it together,
yeah,
to make it mechanically strong, and it goes on here. Look, if you come around here, go around your side, Trey.
Okay, hold on.
So this is the PTO power takeoff unit. Okay, this is what spins, and then that turns the implement. And if you come over here, you see the other end of it.
Hold on, I think they can
get that in there. Yeah, this bit here.
Yeah, I think I can see that.
Yeah, so maybe come down a bit there. So if you pull it back out,
yeah, I can see that.
From this mark here, this little ridge,
yeah,
to this one over here on this side,
yeah,
is the measurement I take, and then I allow for some as well, so it can go up and down. Because if you back off now,
I felt a song breaking out then.
Yeah. This is your top link, so this will come down and up. This will lift with the lift arms. These two here are the lift arms that are lifted by hydraulics, and this just holds it in place and adjusts it for level. And then your PTO goes on and does all the mechanical turning of this inside here,
yeah,
which is a massive flywheel with four big chippers on it, blades, very powerful. And I had to adjust the legs, so if I show you, go back. We're excited now because we're going to use this in a minute.
Yep.
Won't be long now, literally in the next 20 minutes or so we'll be chipping with this. So I had to adjust these legs down because they were way up here, way up high, so they've gone down. So when I put it down, there ain't too much pitching angle on the PTO. You want as less angle as possible. If anything, you want it straight really. But because of the way this tractor is, old tractor, it's high on the PTO, it's high up.
Yeah. Obviously, if it's a modern tractor, it'd be a little bit different, wouldn't it?
You come here. So basically, I've cut these now. That goes inside there. That goes inside there, and that links on to the tractor. On this side,
yep,
we have what we call a shear pin. I think I showed you that. And then they send you some spare ones out. And then this side's a quick coupling, so just pull, click and lock on.
Yep.
I've greased
so that's
everything
quite
up.
Simple, isn't it?
Yeah, I've put all the greases in, so we're ready to go. So literally that's going on there, and we're going to do some chipping.
Oh, very exciting.
Don't look, push. Go on. That's it. turn it round. Turn it round. Alright, don't turn it round. So it's making light work of this. And there's Tracy on the chipper. And carry on hoeing. Right, so
What are we doing now, Budo?
I'll just show you, step back a bit. So this is the blade that spins. It's got the 4 blades on it, okay? That's what the PTO turns. Yep. And we've took the cover off at the moment.
Let me just show them the blades on this side, because I'm looking at the back part.
Yeah. So that's your blade, that's your blade. They're like that, 4 of them, alright?
Yeah, we can see them.
Okay. And you don't have to keep them dead sharp, but they have to be clean, right? But what we're finding, using it already, is you cannot start this machine, right, if you go back a bit, try to here, with anything in the hopper. Do not try and start it with anything down in the hopper. No. Because it jams itself in the bottom there.
Gets caught in the blade.
Then as you go to turn the PTO on, because there's something jammed there and the blade's jammed into it, what it does is, rather than cut the wood because it might be too thick, it shears the shear pin. So we've just had a shear pin go. Yeah. That's why they send you out 6, because they're probably learning the ropes with this machine. Yeah. Because this is nothing we've had before. So
no, it's all new, isn't it?
This is definitely new, and we, you know, this is not my remit. You know, I'm a joiner, carpenter, builder.
No, you work with the you work with the wood that goes in it, but obviously not to chip it.
So what we've worked out is that, and then the second thing that happened is we put in lots of little twigs, and it blocked up quickly.
Yeah. If I show them, hang on,
Trey.
Let me just show them.
Stop.
Like here. So you've got the long rods and then the little twigs out at the side. So I've been lobbing them, haven't I?
Stuff, right? So what happens is that goes up the chute, because it doesn't get chopped up properly. It goes up the chute and it bends and turns, and then all the chippings try to fire behind it, and it blocks up the funnel. So you know that because they stop coming out the top. So the best thing to do there is just stop the machine, make it safe. It's all right, they're shooting over there, hunting still. Brilliant. I'm missing the hunt. Anyway, so stop the machine, clear the chute. If you come round, I'll show you where the chute is. So you go around here. So when you drop this over, this top, this is the chute down here. Yep. Okay, and everything shoots through there and comes out that top funnel, because this is firing it into there like that, all right? Yep. As it's turning. So best
it's
to stop,
obviously
because it just clogs up
around.
And then it just makes the machine work harder. Yeah. You don't earn a tractor, you don't need that. So there's 2 things we've learned. And we've only been using it, what, 20 minutes, 15 minutes? Yep. Which is brilliant. Because if you know that now, never ever start with the chute, got anything in the chute, even a little chip in. Don't start with it. Make sure that's clear, and make sure the chute's clear if it starts to block. Yep. And then you end up with these lovely chippings, right?
Let's have a look.
I've kicked them about because we can use these just to stand on here, it's a muddy area. But over there we'll start to collect them into the trailer.
Yep, and then
they're a nice chipping tray. They are, when you take out the strands, they are
lovely,
just perfect. They're not too small that they'll rot away quick, and they're just nice that when you step on them, there's nothing big and clunky there. It's nice and small. It's just lovely. I'm real pleased with this. So we work out the little teething problems.
And what you're taking from the land, you're giving back, aren't you? Which is nice.
Exactly. So what I'm saying is never leave this like this and then start the machine.
No.
All right.
That needs to come out.
That needs to come out. And if there's a big chip in at the bottom, you need to undo your 2 hooks at the bottom, drop the lid down, take it out, and then put your back together again and start your machine. And also you'll notice that me and Tracy was wearing one of these. Right. Yep. This is more 2 things. You want it for ear protection because this is noisy. All right. So you've got ear protection. Am I shouting?
Yes, you are. Okay. Don't matter.
And the other thing is your face mask. All right.
100%.
Very first time I done it, I didn't put it on. I forgot. Right.
And
but
now
I realise you do need this, because if something fires back out of the
chipper,
hopper,
yeah,
it's going to hit you in the eye, might cause you damage and that. So it's safe to wear this. All right.
Yep.
This is important. And the other thing I was saying to Tracy is, because I use woodworking machines, and this is technically a woodworking machine, but it's not my type of woodworking machine. You never do this. Alright? It's not the fact that you'll reach the blade, because you won't, unless you're stupid and jump in there.
If you summon your
But if you've got your hand and there's a big twig going down and it pulls you, it will pull you in. So you've got to be careful. So you push, drop them in, and you let go here. Maybe guide them in like this until your hand gets about here. Stop.
Yeah.
Right, and that's it. And that's our safety lesson.
Safety tip. Yep.
We're convincing ourselves, you see.
It's what they say, due diligence, isn't it? It's using your common sense.
Yeah, you have to, because
using your common
these
sense.
machines, there's more people die from tractor implements on farms than anything else.
Yeah.
And chippers, probably a bad one. It's not so much the chipper, it's the PTOs. So a lot of people die because of this. Look, we had a friend who I used to do jiu-jitsu with when we was younger, Sean, and he fell onto a PTO off the back of a tractor, and his leg got mangled up, and his foot was actually ripped off, and there's some other damage done to his body.
And a farmer as well, up where our other friends live, he was killed, weren't he, last year from the PTO as well on his tractor.
Here, look guys, right. So I make sure these covers are on. These are free spinning covers, so nothing can get caught in there, and these chains to stop the covers from spinning as well, because they get hot. So that's just a basic safety caution, but still you would never go within this space.
No.
Okay, you just stand back away, because if you had something that's loose hanging and catches you in there, it says like on the diagram, I can't show you actually, but on the diagram it shows a
you,
person.
I can see.
You would actually be pulled through there, wrapped around. It'd be devastating. So I don't want to scare people, but
well, even if someone is on a tractor as well, you don't walk behind. You make sure you go all the way around the perimeter. You've just got to use your common sense,
you've got to use
really.
It, you've got to be aware all the time.
Yeah, all the time.
You know, everyone's got common sense.
Yeah.
But sometimes you stop thinking for a second. Something quick is so quick.
So always be alert.
So it's being alert, being away from this back end here when that machine is on.
Yeah.
And when I've opened all this up, I've took the key out of the ignition, turned the throttle right off, PTO off, so nothing can come on.
Budo up on the field. He's going to be doing some rototilling today, just to actually show you how brilliant the tool is. It's actually warmed up, but it's just spitting a little bit, but I suppose we can't have everything. I'm just keeping my distance at the moment from the tractor because they can fire back. So you just got to be careful, but really excited. We're hoping to pick our lavenders up mid-March to the end of March. So obviously in the next few weeks we're going to have to get all the ground prepared to get our lavenders in. And we've got Grosso and Phenomenum coming, which are two different varieties of lavender. The Phenomenum is very, very scented, so it's going to be absolutely beautiful when they are finally in flower. When people drive past our property, it's just going to look so nice and inviting. Right, let's see what Budo's doing. dropping the rotavator tiller down at the moment. I'm hoping you can see this. Oh, it absolutely smells. I love the smell of mud. Oh, it smells so fresh. Look at that. This makes such light work with it. It really does help when you have machineries, and you definitely need them. If you like what we want to do, we're becoming homesteaders. So these are invaluable, these machines. Look at that. Literally taken a few seconds to do. Oh, it's coming back. He's got to go over it again. He's got to do it twice. Of the soil and the grass just smells orgasmic. Wish we had smell-o-vision. Right, let's go and chat to Budo. Oh, it smells so lovely.
Smells lovely, doesn't it?
The grass and the soil.
Hang on.
That has definitely made light work of that, hasn't it?
Just got to show you though, come here, right? This is awesome.
Oh, it smells
Now,
lovely.
So this has been tilled, look how deep that's gone down.
I said you've got it on the higher one at the moment,
So
haven't you?
it can go twice that depth.
Yeah.
But it's tilled it up beautiful.
Lovely.
Pulled all them roots up, they'll all die.
Perfect.
But let me explain what's going on, right? So, is on this tiller, I'm going to design and build a contraption, right, which will have plates on here that fits in these holes on both sides, that will come out and bend around like that, and then they'll go out that way. And I'm going to put two bits of probably I-beam or something like that. I-beam.
For what reason are you doing that?
So they come in like this. Okay, then I'm going to put a brace on the top with some holes in,
right,
so I can put plough implements in if I need them.
Yeah.
But also, I'm going to, it will be off about that high off the ground, and the bottom will be touching the ground. So as I pull up that till, you notice it was being thrown out the back.
Yeah.
It will push it up into a bed.
A mound, yeah.
So we can make our bed. So I'm going to put two cutters in it, make my own cutters up, and so it cuts the sides.
Yeah.
And then we'll be able to put the 1 metre geotech
down for the
to
lavenders.
create a weed-free bed.
Yeah.
Because this will kill all this under here as well. And then we're in action, because then we can have all the rows we're going to have about 18 rows here.
Yep. I did explain the 2 different varieties as well that we're going to start with, aren't we?
Yeah, Grosso and
Phenomenal.
Phenomenal, yeah.
Phenomenal.
Phenomenal's a bit sweeter, same as a Grosso, but it's a bit
Sweeter,
it's got a bit
isn't
more
it?
stronger smell than that. It's a newer variety, but I am so pleased with that.
Oh,
This ground hasn't been turned over for at least 30 years.
Yep, definitely.
Okay? So it's a fallow, well, what they call it, it's a sterile environment.
Yeah.
It's just natural now. There's no chemicals, nothing in here. We're going to put no chemicals on anything.
No.
And this is how we're going to grow from now on.
It's going to
And
be
can you
perfect.
imagine if you pan round, Trace, all the way round?
I did say when people drive past.
Right, we're up a hill here. Okay, so we're looking down. It don't look like on camera, but we are actually looking down, and it goes up over there. Okay. Can you imagine when people go past and they see all the lavender rows coming down here, which are now in action? And we spoke to our nursery this morning. Did you tell them that?
Yes, and we're hoping middle of March,
Middle of
very
March, we're going to
latest.
start getting we'll have everything prepped here,
Yeah.
ready for middle of March. Anyway, folks,
Yeah,
hope you enjoyed that little bit of tractor extravaganza.
I did. And
That's the Rototiller I bought, so you've seen how that works as well now.
Yep. What do they say? Boys with their toys?
Yeah, love it.
Yeah.
Right.
Merci, Budo.
Slowly, because you're going to. What I was going to say is we're going to now go over and start the. Because did you tell them about the fruits we got?
No, not yet.
No, we got some. Do you remember the names of them?
I know we got raspberries and blueberries,
No,
different.
we got raspberry. Do you remember the names?
Oh, I can't remember.
All
One
right,
of
so we
them's
got
the
two
plump
varieties of
raspberry.
raspberry, didn't we?
Yeah,
And 2 varieties of
blueberries.
blueberries, and we're just going to.
The raspberry, one of the ones we've got are the plumper ones, because I don't like them when they're too taut. Neither do you, but they're plump and they're sweet, aren't they?
Sweeter
So
version, yeah.
yeah,
Okay, then that's fantastic. So we'll get them planted up maybe sometime today.
yep,
I'm going to have a couple of goes of this just to see how we get on here, because it's when you're going backwards down with a tractor down a hill,
You got to
and
be
it's an
careful.
old tractor, you've got to think all the time. It's
Yep.
really dodgy.
and there's a ledge
And it
down
drops
there,
off
isn't there? So
to our road.
yep.
Well, let's have a look quickly. I know it's been a lot filming, but
It's just spitting, but it's warmed up, isn't it?
yeah,
Which
it's
is
warmer,
nice.
but it's a bit wet now. It's starting to rain. So you can see this is going to be our road in. Okay. So
Let me
come-
show them. So it's going to.
Come round here. That's it.
You'll be able to drive in this way.
That's the big pipe
Yep.
for the drainage at the front here. So as Tracy comes back over here, goes down and around and down, and then we're going to have our drainage down there, and then we're going to. I've got all the hardcore now to put in there, put the drainage in, cement it over, and I needed the tractor box for this job.
Yeah.
Because this job we need to skim this off again, and then we put the geotech down here as well, and then put all the hard stone on top.
Yeah.
The nice gravel on top of that, maybe
Quite deep
4
in it.
inches or
Yeah, we'll
so.
go deep.
And compact it, and then we've got a nice road in. It's more safer than over there, and it's all looking good. I'm getting excited now because the weather's getting better.
Yes. Well, we were told, weren't we, by Catherine from Pepignon-le-Comte, the nursery, that the weather is going to stay warmer now, and she said we will get the odd frosty mornings, which we're used to, aren't we? But in the daytime, it's just so nice,
It's
isn't
glorious.
it? So
Yesterday was glorious as
yeah,
well.
lovely. So
But anyway, folks.
Okay.
That's that for now.